Today we're checking out this. This is the Grand Auditorium Nomad acoustic electric guitar by Chord. Now Chord are known for making lots of different things, from instruments to effects to amps to accessories, and today we're going to check out this guitar because it's brand new for 2025. Now Chord actually sent this out to me for review. They're not paying for this review, they've not seen the review beforehand and the thoughts on my own. I'm going to plug this into my audio interface and record with Logic. No post-processing has been done, so you can get an idea of what this sounds like plugged in. Now it's called the Nomad series, and this is the quilted white maple. It comes in 8 different colours. There's a black maple, there's a koa, there's a deep zebrona, there's an ebony, there's a weathered ash, there's a malted maple, and then there's a cherry. It has an active 3-band EQ on board with an integrated tuner and your normal battery compartment at the bottom there, where you can also plug in your instrument. As an acoustic guitar, you're listening to me now on the Rode Video Mic Go 2, and this thing is deep because it's the Grand Auditorium. It's got quite a huge body, and you've got that lovely deep sound. Now here's the kicker with this, it's the price. The recommended retail price is £199 in the UK. However, that's the RRP. I've actually seen this around about £160. So if you don't want to take your fancy £1,000 guitar out to an open mic night, then you could take this. Now this is actually made from high pressure laminate, and the neck is separate to the body, but high pressure laminates have strength and rigidity, which means they're completely unaffected by temperature and humidity like hardwoods are, which means the tuning just stays. It just stays really, really well. This is a perfect guitar as a workhorse for session musicians, for gigging musicians, for all levels of players from beginners to advanced, and actually perfectly fine at home as well as on stage. So this is all set to 12 o'clock. Let's just turn up the treble. This treble is at 100%. Turn the treble down to 50%. Let's go to change the mids. Let's put the mids up to 100%. The treble and the bass are at normal, 50%. And then finally, let's turn the bass up from 50% to 100. The mid and the top are at 50%. Just the normal sound. Everything's at 50%. There's our phase sound. Take it out of phase. Everything's at 12 o'clock, just so you know, including the volume. So this is at 50% volume, and I've got the audio interface picking in at around about a third, so probably between 3 and 4 out of 10 on the clock. Now I realise that this is laminate, it's not hardwood, and certain hardwoods have a specific tone. I get that. But for someone who may be gigging week in, week out at your local bar, or maybe you want to go out busking, those two ends of the scale, from a really warm, humid, sweaty bar to the cold temperatures of outside, this is where laminate will actually win. Now, if you're using a guitar like this to make music, and you're recording that music, you'll probably want to get it out there somewhere. Like the big hitters, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Deezer, Tidal, and loads more. Well, you need a music distributor to do that. You can't just knock on their door and ask them, hey, can you play my music? So that's where today's sponsor comes in, which is DistroKid. DistroKid is a music distribution company, so you can hand your songs to them and they push it out to all the online stores and digital streaming sites around the world, of which now there are over 170 different music and streaming sites around the world. I mean, I can only name about 15 of them. So there may be services where your music takes off that you don't even know exist. Plus, you can get your music out to social media, so Meta, aka Facebook, Instagram, and then you've also got TikTok and Snapchat. So you can use your music in your reels, or you can get other people to use your music in their reels, and you get paid. DistroKid have got loads of stuff bundled in with their account, which comes as standard, like promo cards. So you can make promo cards for Instagram or for any other social media and promote your music. They've got the hyper follow page, so every time you release some music, they make a web page. So all you need to do is send people to there, and they can decide how they listen to your music. Maybe you've been plugging it on Spotify, but they don't actually use Spotify. If you're in a band, there's a thing called splits, so you can split the royalty evenly or in a specific way that you want to. And there's loads more. So we've got a link that's just come up on screen. It's in the description box below. It'll give you 7% off your first annual membership with DistroKid, no matter which tier you choose. There's a couple of different tiers. I'm on the middle one, mainly because you can schedule the date of the release. Thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this video. Now, what do I think of this? So what do I think of this? Well, I think it's a winner because for the price, this could be your spare guitar in case something went wrong, or it could be your main. It could be actually the workhorse for you gigging. It's slightly thicker than your normal guitar because this is the Grand Auditorium one, but it does fit in my normal gig bag. I've gigged with it, I've taken it to a couple of different places. I really like it. I also like the black one, and honestly for the price I could pick up one of each, because I play in 2 different tunings, DADGAD and normal. I might have one of each, and that would be really, really cool. The price of this is so attractive. You could grab one as a spare, or maybe you could grab a couple of them for the price of a guitar that's a hardwood. Now personally I would change the strings over to the D'Addario XS strings. They're my string of choice. They've got a lot of durability as well as this guitar, so those two together will be really good. You can adjust the truss and a little rod comes with it, which is fantastic, and even supply the 9-volt battery. I mean, you literally can just get up and running straight away. EQ is fine, and you also have a phase button there as well. I think it's just an absolute win. As a straight up acoustic, I just can't see anything wrong with this. It is just an absolute win for having it as a workhorse, having it as a second guitar. Maybe it's even your first guitar. Maybe it's the first guitar in your journey and it introduces you to the world of guitar. Maybe as a gift for someone's first guitar. Maybe a student, maybe someone getting back into it. A student of any age, by the way. And this is the white quilted maple. Have a look at the black quilted maple. I managed to grab a shot of that at the Birmingham Guitar and Bass Show. They just look fabulous, and they look way pricier than they really are. But at the same time, they deliver. They sound great. The other thing you could do if you're more advanced is you could grab this guitar and start upgrading it. Maybe you change the pickup system and the bridge. Maybe you change the tuning pegs. Maybe you change a couple of things. But the fact is that this is a solid body to get you going. I'd like to thank Chord for sending this guitar out to me. There is an affiliate link if you want to go and grab one. It takes you over to Amazon and also 1 or 2 other places as well. If you do click it, obviously it is an affiliated link, which of course helps me out and helps the channel out, but at no extra cost to you.